Good evening, everybody. Good evening and welcome back into Mama Angel's kitchen. It's Thursday evening and it's time to make dinner. Tonight, I'm going to show you how I do my green beans. We're going to do green beans with potatoes in it. And I'm letting you in on the secret of how I season up my green beans, y'all. Okay, let's go over the ingredients that we're going to need. I'm going to be using one large can. This is a 28-ounce can of cut green beans. And then I've got a 14-ounce can. Same thing, cut green beans, okay? I have drained the water out of the 14-ounce can. I'm going to keep the water and use that water in the 28-ounce can, okay? We're going to put some potatoes in there. This is probably about 10 of those bite-sized potatoes, and this is the medley blend. And all I've done is I've sliced them right in half. So you've got the yellow potato, they've got the red potato, and they've got my favorite here. This is that purple. This is actually a purple sweet potato. I love this little blend for doing all kind of fun stuff with. So we've got that. I've got here about 2 slices of bacon that I have cut up in, big strips like that. Here's the interesting part, guys. I've got some chicken wing tips. When I don't cook my wing tips with my wings, if I cut them off, I freeze them and I use them to season up different foods like my green beans. And I will use them to make broth with, chicken broth, okay? So, and then the other little thing I've got here, these actually are some fresh wings that I just cut up today that I'm going to have along with this meal. So one of the wings have a little bit too much fat on it. So I just took that fat off. And guess what? It's going in my beans. It's going to season up those beans. Okay? All right. Here I've got a half of a medium-sized onion. And it's just rough chop. Okay? Doesn't matter how you cut them up. I've got the same here of a red and green bell pepper. Together, it's about half of a bell pepper, okay? And then the spices that we're going to use today, I may or may not, need more spices than this, but it's my usual suspects. It will be in the description box below, of course. But this is a half a teaspoon onion powder, garlic powder, Maggi Pollo, salt, pepper, Sazon, Italian seasoning, and that garlic and herb seasoned blend that I like to use. And this one here is actually salt-free, okay? So, guys, I'm tell you what we're going to do. I'm not even going to use the seasoning yet. I'm just mixing it up. But I'm going to go ahead and meet you at the stove. We're going to go ahead and get started over there with cooking up this bacon. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get this bacon in. And I'm putting it into a coal pot. I'm going to turn the fire on now. All right, and it's on like a medium high. But because I want to give this bacon time to render some of its fat. Now, I forgot to tell you, I am going to have some olive oil on hand just in case I don't get enough oil from this bacon, okay? All right, so the bacon is sitting down in there, and I'm just going to let that start heating up and start rendering some of its fat, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and drop that little chicken fat right down there in the center of it, okay? We want it to start rendering its fat too. Okay, guys, let me give you a little bit of a look-see down in there. See, my bacon is actually sticking to the pan, and I'm not getting very much fat. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a drizzle. I don't know if you can see the olive oil, but just a drizzle of the olive oil. There we go. And I do mean just a drizzle, just a little bit. I just need a little bit of fat to get things moving. Okay? And that noise you hear in the back there, that is my air fryer. I've got my chicken in the air fryer. Okay? Well, let that go before I put in these chicken tips. chicken wing tips because I need a little bit of fat in here, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drop our chicken in. And you can see I don't have a whole lot of oil still. I got a little bit, and that's okay. But I don't want my bacon completely cooked. So, if you have a bacon that's not rendering very much oil for you, just add a little bit of olive oil. You don't need a ton of oil, but you do need some fat, okay? All right, guys, our bacon is getting a little crispy, and I don't want it too crispy, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, a little look there. I'm gonna go ahead now in with all of our veggies, okay? And, show you, just trying to get the little wing tip, just a little color on it, okay? And with all of our veggies, and guys, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut up a garlic now. I can't believe I forgot garlic. You want garlic in this. Fresh garlic, okay? Fresh garlic you want in this. All right, go ahead and give that a mix. Now those veggies are gonna start pulling up all of that fond on the bottom, okay? So I'm gonna let this go for just a moment, and then I'll come back with the garlic. All right, let's go in now with just a little bit of our seasoning right on those veggies. Okay? Give that a good mix. Look at that. Look at that goodness right there. All right. All right, guys, here we go. In with our garlic. And I just chopped up one large garlic clove and diced it up, okay? Guys, I hope that air fryer isn't too annoying. I probably should have done the chicken earlier. I've just gotten that out of the way. All right, now let that garlic go. Just about 30 seconds until it starts smelling really good, which it's doing right now. And now I'm gonna give this fire, I've had this fire on low. We're now going to take this to a medium high. Because I'm getting ready to put these potatoes in. Okay? I've drained the water out of the potatoes, and now in they go. Okay, give them a little head start. Maybe get a little bit of caramelization on them. Okay? Oh yeah. This is so good, y'all. This is so good. See? Down in there. Get them all mixed up with the seasonings and everything. I'm going to let them go for just a little bit. I'm going to hit them with just a little bit of seasoning also. And we want to season every layer. All right, guys. Let's go in with the green beans. See, now things are starting to dry up down in there. And that's what I wanted. Okay. Now let's go in, and I may or may not need more liquid. If I do, I'll probably do a little bit of chicken broth, or maybe just water, but we'll see how that goes. A lot of times I don't need extra water though. This is typically enough water. Okay. There we go. Although I may be a little shy on the water this time, because now let's go in with our other can with no water in it. There we go. Alright, let's switch over to the spoon. Let's go ahead and give them a mix here. See what we're looking like. Yeah, we are going to want some water. I want this, not full of water, but you want enough water where it can cook. And you can see, guys, I'm dry on top, okay? So I'm gonna go in and put a little bit more chicken broth on here, and I'll show you where I want it to come to. All right, guys, I've got a little bit of homemade chicken broth here. I'm just gonna pour some in, and that's good, right there, okay? You kind of see, it's right at the greens, okay? water is fine. I almost use plain water because we're going to be seasoning these green beans up. Okay, so there goes the air fryer. All right, guys, here we go now with most of that seasoning. I'm going to hold some back just to see if I need some more. Okay, but I'm not holding back a whole lot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, give this a stir. I'm going to put a top on this. This is going to go on a medium low, and it'll cook until the potatoes are tender. Okay, and that's going to take about, 20, 25 minutes. All right? All right, guys, it has been about 25 minutes. And let's go ahead and give this a stir. And I'm going to check the potatoes. They should be done by now. And we just want them fork tender. Okay? There's one. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Fork goes right in and comes back out easily. It's done. Okay? They are fork tender, ready to go. Taste that broth one more time. Now, I did add the rest of that seasoning, and then I added some Maggi Pollo and a little bit more garlic powder, okay? At this point, you guys go back in and taste it and then adjust the seasonings to your preference. Look at that broth. That's what you want. You want a beautiful broth just like that. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. And I also added just a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes, okay? Give me a little bit of that heat at the back of my throat. All right, guys, I'm going to make us a plate. It's taste test time. All right, guys, here it is. Here it is. It is done. Those wings are beautiful, too, man. They came out better than I expected. But look at those green beans with those potatoes in there. Got some bacon peeking through up there. I'm not sure if you can see it right there. That's okay. We're going to get a close-up of that bacon. There's them wings. Like I said, I just seasoned them up and put them in the air fryer to have something to go along with these green beans. Now, I tell you what, I could and have made a complete meal just out of green beans and potatoes. That is a delicious meal all by itself, okay? Oh, boy, it's hot. You know it's hot, y'all. You know it's hot. Okay, let's get in here and get us a bite. And I'm going to have some bacon with it. Oh, yes, I am. Now, I fished out the chicken wing tips, and I tossed them. They've done their job, okay? Come on in. Come on in on that. Oh, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You guys, when I say you this is good, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. Look at that potato. These are just the cutest little things, Maybe not much on the screen there that you're looking at. Just a potato, but still. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. There you go, a little bit of that flesh side. All right, let's give him a taste. I don't know why I give my food gender. He, she, I have no idea. I'll make friends with it. You can totally. Oh, that's good. That is good. Peel your potatoes. It doesn't have to be these baby, little bite-sized potatoes. I just happen to have some, okay? Doesn't have to be those. Any potatoes, you can peel them, leave the skin on. It does not matter, okay? All right, guys. You want to try the chicken? Come on, let's try this chicken together. Look how it just pulls apart. I love chicken in the air fryer. I do. I just love it. Look at that. Look at that. All right, all I did, guys, I put some mustard on it, seasoned it up with my normal seasonings, stuck it in the air fryer, and left it. It is tender. It is good. It cooked in the air fryer for about 30 minutes. Wow, that's good. Wow, that's good. Wow. That's really good. Wow. Come on, guys. It's all about the green beans, so let me tell you. All right, guys, if you like this video, come on and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, come on in and join the party. You know I'm going to keep it coming. To any of my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you all for watching my videos. And I hope you really are enjoying them like I am. All right, guys, I love you. Stay prayed up. Try these. Try them. All right. I'll see you soon in my next video.